Hello, my name is Agnes, and I have a website, lifthimupamerica.com. I would like to share with you some of my views. I have decided to give an award, the Potty Mouth Award, to individuals in the public arena, whether entertainment or political. Because I think that the political discourse in this country has been so degraded that it's pitiful. I feel that I should share with you who I am. First, I am a Christian, an unabashed Christian who believes the Bible from Genesis to Revelations and everything in between. I consider the Bible as a standard by which I judge myself and my behaviors. I am not perfect, and my children will tell you that. But the Bible, for me, sets the standard. I miss it a lot of times, but at least I know it's there. And I know how to judge myself as well as others. Now, I know that the word judgment uh, makes people uneasy, but I am also not politically correct. I call it as I see it. And right now, I see a degrading of our political discourse and also a degrading of our culture. But that's for another time. I am giving the Potty Mouth Award this week to the senator from New York, Kristin Gillibrand. This past week, she gave a speech to young people in which she dropped the F bomb twice. Now, Senator Gillibrand might have thought that that was cool because she did state in her speech that this was a younger crowd. So what? It should have been even more important for her to communicate properly. Senator Gillibrand should have known better. Senator Gillibrand is a 50-year-old woman with two children, I think. Is this the kind of person you want your children to emulate? A senator who uses foul language? I don't want my grandchildren to emulate her. We adults complain about our young people, the millennials, Generation X. Who are they to emulate? Where do they learn this horrible behavior? From us, from the Christian Gillibrands of our society. Grow up. This country one day is going to be led by the young people that you were speaking to, Senator. And we are going to be in trouble as a nation because those individuals in leadership positions don't know how to behave. Now, I am a supporter of the president. I have been upset with him sometimes. I don't make excuses for him or anyone else. During the campaign, there were some things said that made me wince. But he is the president now, and I will respect him as the president of the United States, and everyone else should. And that includes you, Kristin Gillibrand, and your fellow Democrats, like that gentleman, and I use the word sparingly, gentleman, who's head of your party, the Democratic Party leadership. I have found him to be a foul-mouthed individual who should, as my grandmother used to do, wash his mouth out with soap. And that goes for you too, Senator. Our children need role models, and those role models should be able to communicate effectively with the public. We need to be preparing our young people to take over, to give them the necessary skills in order to run this nation in the future. They should not be looking up to you, trying to be cool. Give us some ideas, Senator. You and your fellow Democrats seem to enjoy dumping on the president. You have been complaining since Donald Trump was elected president. You have come up with no ideas except to try and stymie the things that he wants to do. You don't support anything. I know you're probably saying, well, the Republicans didn't support President Obama. No, they didn't. And I have some words in the future for Senator McConnell, who I think is stymieing President Trump. But nevertheless, Senator Gillibrand, you need to learn to communicate with us. You need never to use foul language when trying to communicate with us. Being a senator is a privilege, and you should behave appropriately. And you did not. And if this is the plan you have, I'm going to repeat that twice, because you want to be president in 2020, I don't think so. You're not going to be president in 2020, 2024, or at any other time. You need to get some ideas, one, and you need to represent the nation. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say that our president is rough around the edges. Well, he is a little rough around the edges, but he's plain spoken, and I think he's honest. And by plain spoken, that does not mean that you engage in cursing. One does not curse. As I said, you have no ideas. If you cannot express your ideas without the use of foul language, then I don't want to hear them. And I don't think many Americans want to hear them. But I have a feeling that you don't have any ideas, Senator. You want us to think that you'll make a good president someday because you are cool. You can use the F-bomb. But I don't think it's going to work. So for you, Senator, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of hearing an American, a woman, and a senator behave so inappropriately. You need to clean up your act now.